What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival, and today we're talking about the new Black Scout Survival Kit. This is a limited edition kit. A lot of you guys following us on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that probably seen the preview of this. And this kit, you know, I designed over a few years. We've had a few different variations of the survival kits. You know, back in the day, I guess about 2 or 3 years ago, we were selling them. Some of the old time guys that's been with us for a while. Those kits were, you know, good, but we know we've evolved from that kit, and I found some more multi-use items, I'd say. But the idea is still the same. We're trying to find a kit that's small, compact, you can always keep on your person, but it has items that can be used in pretty much any environment, and that's what this is. Like I said, so this is a limited edition kit. We've only got a few of them made, and after they sell out, we're going to have a pre-sale for the next batch that you can buy. Now after that batch, we're not making any more, so go ahead and get on that pre-sale. That pre-sale will go for 5 days, and you need to go ahead and hop on it and order it if you want to get them, because after that we won't make them anymore. Also, we'll be having an add-on option for this kit, and we'll talk about it a little bit further in the video. So anyhow, any further ado, let's go ahead and check out the kit and see what's inside of it. So guys, let's take a look inside the kits and show you exactly what we got in here. And also, we'll talk about the add-on item, the Photon Black Scout personal safety light in just a second, so stay tuned for that too. This will be an add-on option for the kit. But let's go ahead and take a look at the kit. You know, over the years, you know, we've built a few different survival kits, and we're really just trying to dial in what we like the best and what we think is the most, you know, crucial items inside of a kit. So looking at what we have here is an Altoids Type 10. We have the Black Scout crest laser engraved on the tin. Opening up the tin, what you'll see here is we have Reflect-Sight, which is made by 3M, and it's a lot more stronger reflective than Solus tape. So whenever a light shines onto this at night, like you can use it for a nighttime signaling device, it will reflect a lot more than Solus, and it will last a lot longer than Solus. Now, you notice if you turn the kit upside down, shake it, the contents aren't coming out. What we have here is the Wilderness Survival Tips card. And basically what we have here, going over survival priorities, we talk about what you need to do once you're in a survival situation, and we also talk about medical, shelter, hot and cold, fire, water, signal, a few different diagrams, how to tie fish hooks and stuff like that. So that is you know, a lot of kits don't have that these days. They don't have instruction cards, but this one does. As soon as you open up the kit, what we have here is we have a Ziploc bag, and inside that bag we have 10 Aquatab purification tablets with instructions on the back. So, water purification. We also have anti-diarrheal medication. Diarrhea is a major killer in the world, in third world countries, and in a short-term survival scenario, you want to stop that up so you don't become dehydrated, because you may be in a situation where you can't find water, and you'll need to preserve what you have. Now, long-term situation, you'll want to let that sickness run through your body and hurt and get rid of it, because that's what the diarrhea does, is your body's trying to get rid of those toxins. Short-term, you don't want to lose that water you have. So that's why we went with a, you know, anti-diarrheal. Moving on, we have 5 Tender Quick tabs. These are some of the best tenders that you can find on the market for size, waterproof. We then have 6 windproof, waterproof matches, and it comes with a striker. So these things are phenomenal. They're, you know, boat matches, NATO boat matches, stuff like that. Windproof and waterproof. Have brass snare wire used for gear repair, stuff like that. And, you know, obviously making snares. So more food gathering stuff. What we have here is the fishing kit. We have 50-pound test of spider wire. Now, a lot of people put cheap monofilament, you know, line in there, but this is 50-pound spider wire. So it can be used to use as cordage. It can be used to sew, making gear repairs and stuff like that. On the back side, you'll see 3 fish hooks. We have bait holder hooks. A lot of kits come with cheap hooks. These are bait holder hooks because you're going to be using natural stuff, obviously. You have 3 of those and 3 reusable sinkers. So these sinkers have the pinch point there, and you can open them back up and reuse them. You also have 2 safety pins. Then you'll see a needle going through here, so you have a sewing needle you'll be able to use with the spider wire. But also the orange here, that is I think it's about 1.5 feet, give or take, flagging tape to be used as a trail marker. So, you know, multi-purpose, multi-use items. That's what the kit is going to be comprised of. You know, trying to make the most with the little as we have. So, moving on, we can't purify water if we don't have a container. So we have a big World Pack bag. So you can use this with the water purification tablets and also as a water carrier, you know. Navigation, we have a nice small button compass. This is a luminescent button compasses. This is not the cheap kind. This is a very good kind like we sell in our store. So navigation piece there. Signaling, we have a very good high quality small signal mirror in a plastic sleeve. It has a cover protector, so you just peel this off, use that, but in a nice cover there. Fire, again, we have the firesteel.com ferro rod, and you know, I'm a big fan of that. This is a pretty decent size one. I'm a big fan of firesteel.com. That's what I like. So we have one of those in there for additional fire making. We have a folding razor saw that, like we sell in the store, orange in color, so highly visible in case you drop it. You can see here we have graduation marks for inches as well as centimeters here. You have a razor cutting tool. Then you also have a saw that you can notch out and make traps and things like that. Use as a striker for the ferrocerium rod, or saw small limbs and stuff like that if you're building a shelter. The last thing in the kit is high-vis duct tape, and this is you know, obviously can be used as gear repair duct tape, but it'll also be stripped into small strips. Most, you know, survival kits come with dull, you know, the gray duct tape. This is high vis, so you can make strips of it and use as flagging tape as well if you're marking your trail. So again, we're trying to make the most, you know, useful items, multi-use items in this kit. We have a big, you know, talking about signaling with the material there as well. So that is the components of the kit. I thought about this, you know, over and over again. You know, it's similar to a lot of things that we used to sell a long time ago in the kits, and those kits did very well back in the day, but the container situation was my problem back in those days. I was trying to use some plastic waterproof containers and stuff like that, and they just were not working out. So, and I also made some revisions to some other items with this new kit. Now, this is a limited edition kit, so I only have a few to sell with this kit, so just a heads up on that. But if we do sell out, I'm going to go ahead and run a pre-order for 5 days, and those 5 days you can order a pre-order for the kit that you'll receive in about a month's time period. And after that, we won't make any more of these kits, but I just wanted to come up with these. A lot of people have been asking for them over the years since we used to sell the survival kits back in the days. So I wanted to, you know, come up with a new one for you guys. Now let's quickly talk about the photon light as well. Additionally, with the kit, guys, before we get on to the lights, there's room in here to add your own, you know, items. Obviously, I recognize the fact that everybody has their own individual needs and their environmental needs. Your environment may differ. This kit was designed to be a kit to multi-use environment or multiple environments. So it'll be used as a, you know, as a minimalist kit in a lot of different environments. You know, obviously, you know, it'd be good to add a space blanket and carry alongside this. Obviously, it won't fit in the container, but something to carry alongside of it. But so I was going to go ahead and put a light in here, but I really didn't want to drive up costs any further in case you do have one of these lights already. But if you don't, or you want this version of it, obviously we wanted to add it as an option because I think a light is important. Now, this is the Photon 2, good brand. Man, I've been using these since back in the days, early Marine days. A buddy of mine that was in my unit, he had one, and I seen it, because trying to fumble with red filtered lenses, and he just had one that was red filtered so he could use this anytime we were out in the field and stuff like that. So I've been using these ever since. But to me, it's the best brand. They're not cheap. They actually cost me a lot of money, and I probably won't even make any money off this. It may be just a few cents, but I wanted to add it as an option for you guys. But essentially what we have here is the Photon 2. And the Photon 2, the significance of it is it has an on and off switch. So you can see here, like it says on and off switch or squeeze. So you can squeeze it to turn it on, or it has a constant on switch. Now, the benefit of this is the thumb, you can just quickly, check a map or whatever. If you're doing that, tactical operations. Red I chose because it preserves your night vision. But it's also used as, a universal code for, emergency red light. So what it can be used for is to make an SOS pattern by squeezing it in dark environments. It can also be used by attaching a piece of cordage just with this little clip here, and then swinging it around like the buzzsaw, the military signaling technique we use, and just swing it around in a circular pattern, and it creates a buzzsaw effect. So that's something you can do with this as well. It's another signaling device. You want to get out of the situation, but also it preserves your night vision, and in case you're in the military, it's something that you may want to have. Now, a few key features or differences between the typical Photon and this version is the Black Scout version. What we have here, and this is produced by the manufacturer, we had these custom made by them, and essentially it has the Black Scout crest inside the body of the light here. On the opposing side, you have the push button and the constant on and off. It's a constant red light. The other thing is we chose black hardware. In case you're in a tactical situation, most of these come with the silver hardware. We chose black in case you are in a tactical situation for the military guys, so it doesn't give away a visible signature. You can rig this up to the outside of your gear. You can rig it up to your Gore-Tex jacket, or if you're just a hiker, you can rig it up the same, rig it around your neck, things like that. But again, this is the Black Scout version, and I wanted to offer this as an add-on option. Okay, guys, so that is the kit. That is the Black Scout survival kit, as well as the add-on option of the Photon light. Now, if you buy the Photon light with the kit, it will be cheaper than they sell retail. These things go for $11.99, $12. This will be just a few dollars cheaper. I'm going to just do that for you guys. If you want to buy it as an add-on option, it'll fit in the kit. And it'll give you a light source, or like I said, you can rig around your neck or to your jacket. Like I said, this is a limited edition kit, so there's not going to be a lot right now, but if we do run out of sales, go ahead and check out. Right beside it, you'll see pre-sale. Pre-sale will run for 5 days. Give you time to go ahead and purchase it. And like I said, after that, you'll be a month out. And after that, like I said, guys, we won't be producing any more of these kits, or don't foresee any kits in the future. So if you want them, make sure you go pick them up right now. And anyhow, guys, hope you guys have been interested in this. Make sure if you're following us if you're not following us on social media, go follow us, because a lot of these guys follow us on Instagram. They've been seeing this kit popping up, and so they kind of got the word first. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, guys, go hop over there and pick these up. Like I said, if we sell out, go ahead and pre-sale and get your kit lined up.